It's the turn of Mr. Sowore, African Action Congress presidential candidate. Let's hear your take on the economy for Nigeria. 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. At this point, somewhere I can use two. At this point, I want to make a sober reflection growing up and watching NTA. I used to watch you on NTA as a newscaster. A few days ago, I passed the NTA. The NTA is a shadow of the self. I know when you were talking about candidates that are using big words, you are directing your attention to me. But if you are born in this country and they watched you in the 80s or 90s, and you are not angry that the NTA that you used to entertain us with has become a shadow of itself, then there's something wrong with me. The problem with the Nigerian economy is simple. The Nigerian economy needs to change its philosophy. The economy of Nigeria, since military took over, had a different makeup dictated by the World Bank and the IMF. It is called Structural Adjustment Program. They have imposed it on us to the extent that Nigeria practices capitalism for the poor. Go and work hard. Socialism for the rich. Sit back, get waivers. Sit back, we'll sell companies that will spend billions to make to you for peanuts, and we'll still give you grants. Nobody here is talking about the monetary policy of the country. Nobody here wants to hear that for the first time in the history of this country, the central bank governor of Nigeria was declared a terrorist. If it happens in America, the stock market will collapse. I'm telling you. But all of you are pretending that your central bank governor and those who are managing your monetary policies are doing your bidding. They are not. They are just glorified through the change organizations. And until the Nigerian economy serves the Nigerian people in such a way that the Norwegian economy serves the Norwegian people, what they call Nordic socialism, you are not going to get anywhere. In Denmark, students are paid to go to school. In Nigeria, you close down your schools for 9 months and you are expecting progress. The doctors that the structural adjustment programs asked you not to train in the 90s, when I was at the University of Lagos, when we did at the SAP riot, and some of you participated in it, that they said, don't invest in education. They are taking 8,000 of the doctors to go and protect the health and the economy of America, Canada, and the United States. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about the millionaires and billionaires who are making billions that made us have the highest number of private jets in the country. Whereas the structural adjustment program told you to sell the Nigerian Airways that had 27 aircraft. If we had kept the Nigerian Airways like the Saudis kept their own, by now we'll probably have more aircraft than Ethiopia. But if you want to travel to America today, you have to go to Ethiopia first before they start heading you to America, because you ruined your country with people who have no knowledge. The one last thing I will say is that a knowledge-based economy is what we need. And I want to say it publicly. I'm not apologetic about it. You can take me to prison anytime. I'll be happy to go back. That the leaders of Nigeria are economic terrorists. That's the truth. They are terrorizing our economy. They are terrorizing our treasury. They are terrorizing workers by paying them slave wages. They are terrorizing young people by ensuring they don't have jobs. They are terrorizing those who they claim are disabled, but they are the ones who win Olympic gold. When we go to the Olympics, the so-called able people have never brought us gold. But the disabled, as they call them, are the ones. They're terrorizing every weak person in the country. And like I keep saying, one day very soon, the table will turn. The tables will turn. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sowore.
And at this point, I want to give up my last 3 minutes to any one of you who might want it. We are just a country of talkers. I want to be a doer. Thank you very much. This is my last speech.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sowore.
You're watching For Second News. For more information about PSN, visit our website at www.persecondnews.com. Stay up to date with Per Second News, journalism of courage.